Shalom, friends. This is Akiva Gersh with Israel in 5, and I want to invite you to bring Israel into your home throughout the year with the amazing and stunning Meir Panim calendar. This calendar will keep you connected to Israel throughout the year with its listed Jewish holidays and Israeli national holidays, and especially through its 16 beautiful, breathtaking, and professional photographs of various historical and biblical sites around the land of Israel, each one accompanied by amazing facts about each one. Some of these photographs, in fact, have been taken by an IDF soldier, giving you that very, very unique vantage point that only an IDF soldier can give. This makes a perfect gift for family members and friends who love Israel, who love the Bible, who love history. And the best part of it all, it's free. By making a donation to Meir Panim, you will get this calendar for free. It's shipped worldwide. You can give it to family members or friends, keep it for yourself as a way to keep connected to Israel all throughout the year. Just go to israel5.org/calendar or click on the link below to make a donation to Meir Panim and keep Meir Panim doing its amazing, incredible work that it always does and needs to continue to do, specifically for IDF soldiers and for evacuated families deeply affected by this war. Again, go to israel5.org/calendar or click on the link below to make a donation to Meir Panim, get this amazing and stunning calendar, and stay connected to Israel all throughout the year. Today, we continue our weekly exploration of the 12 tribes of Israel. Today, we're learning about the tribe of Issachar. Let's explore. Shalom, my friends. This is Akiva Gersh with Israel in 5, where we give you everything Israel in 5 minutes. Please like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, want to keep the conversation going, please do so below in the comments. Issachar is one of the sons of Leah, the 9th of the 12 tribes to be born. And the name Issachar comes from the Hebrew word sachar, which means reward. Because upon the birth of Issachar, Leah said, "Now God has given me my reward." And it's very interesting because each tribe we know is focused on a different kind of thing, has a different kind of theme to its existence, to its life, to its place amongst the 12 tribes. And the tribe of Issachar is known for its Torah study. They're known as a tribe of Torah scholars because amongst the tribes, they were the most deeply engrossed and the most deeply dedicated to the constant study of Torah. They lived in the north of Israel, right next to the tribe of Zvulun, who we're going to learn about next week. And they had a very, very interesting partnership because Zvulun, as we're going to learn, were merchants. And they used some of the money that they made to fund the study of Torah by the tribe of Issachar, right? Because if so many people in the tribe of Issachar were spending their days studying and not working, they needed money to support them in doing that in order that they can live. And it was this really interesting and balanced and beautiful relationship between these two tribes. And it really highlights the importance and the very strong value of Torah study amongst the 12 tribes in general, and as well as in the Jewish faith, the Jewish religion. Torah study is looked at as one of the most important things a person can do. Now, of course, Torah study is meant to lead to action, right? Proper action. But without the Torah study, a person won't know exactly what that proper action is. So the Torah study is very, very central and holds a very special place in the Jewish people, the Jewish religion. And while every single person is meant to dedicate some of their time to Torah study, it was the tribe of Issachar who really dedicated the most amount of their time to Torah study, really representing on some level, or I should say, studying on behalf of the entire nation. Again, they were known as scholars. They had many seats on the Sanhedrin, which is the Jewish Supreme Court, which was the main Jewish legal body in ancient times, which really put forth many decisions and interpretations of the Torah and really guided the entire nation in terms of its observance and understanding of the Torah. Now, it's interesting that we see that the tribe of Issachar, again, they were the Torah scholars, and their name, the name itself, Issachar, comes from this word reward, because really on a deep level, the greatest reward a person in the Jewish nation, in the Israelite nation, can experience is really being attached to their Torah study, to being engaged in their Torah study, the action itself, the act itself, the experience itself of Torah study. That in and of itself is a reward. And then, like we said before, the Torah study is meant to lead to action, as we call it in Hebrew, mitzvah, the fulfillment of obligations, commandments put forth in the Torah. And there's a well-known saying in Judaism that says, mitzvah goreret mitzvah, that a mitzvah leads to a mitzvah. And there's another saying that goes along with that. They're saying that the schar mitzvah is a mitzvah, right? That the reward of doing a mitzvah, the reward of doing a commandment is the commandment itself. The actual act of doing it, that is in and of itself a reward. And again, because we said that the Torah study is really what leads to doing the mitzvah, to doing the action, to doing the commandment, fulfilling the obligation, we can say that too, being engaged in the Torah study in and of itself is the reward. So we see Issachar really representing this great, strong Jewish value. They lived up north, as we said, specifically in a region that was very sensitive and very open to the possibility of foreign attack. So it's interesting also to note that physically they were in a place that needed to be very guarded, very protected. And the Torah is looked at, right, and the study of Torah is looked at as a spiritual protection for the nation. So we see that those who were most engaged in the spiritual endeavor of Torah study were placed. Their tribal land was in an area that was so sensitive to the possibility of attack. And throughout Israelite history in the land was attacked many times by foreign conquerors. So we see all these different things coming together. Last thing I want to share is that the symbol of Issachar was the heavens, the sun, the moon, the stars, right? Because they were known. And there's a phrase in the Tanakh, in the Hebrew Bible, that says that they were the knower of the times. And we know that the time is connected to the movement of the sun and the moon, excuse me, the heavens. So really, they knew the heavens very well, which also shows that they weren't just engrossed in spiritual endeavors. They took these spiritual endeavors and helped to understand the physical world. They looked up to the heavens and understand the movement of the celestial bodies in order to best and better understand time. And in the understanding of time, they were able to most efficiently and most effectively appoint the different times of the Jewish year, the holidays, which of course are connected to the movement of the celestial bodies, the heavenly time, so to speak, because it was the Sanhedrin that fixed the calendar in ancient times, and that could only be done with great deep knowledge of these heavenly bodies. So that's a bit about the tribe of Issachar. All the best, my friends, and be well.